Well, natural behavior is I think a lot of times not to be consistent. It's just sort of bounce off, everything that comes in your way in life. But when you have a dream and you have a vision and you have a purpose and you have a goal and you know who you are, what you're in, and where you want to end up, where you want to go, I would say that causes you to be consistent. Mm-hmm. And once you understand your why, I think it's a lot easier to be consistent in a plan, right? So we had a dream, and at that point in our life, we put consistency into our life, doing those things that were necessary to be successful and have the results that we dreamed of having. So for us, consistency sort of came easy because we were always, prior to that, sort of bouncing off one thing to another, and just kind of, something shiny showed up and we were immediately distracted. So we stopped looking at the shiny things and started paying attention to what our ultimate goal was, and consistency came into our life. It's just a byproduct of having a vision, knowing who you are, what you're in, and where you're going. Mm-hmm. Consistency follows.
Yeah, and it was intentionally making those decisions of what was going to be a priority in our life, a priority in our schedule, and being willing to say no to some things.
Yeah.
Glenn and I we loved to play. We'd go to the river and go water skiing. We'd go to the mountains and go snow skiing. We'd go to the desert and play golf. And we were broke.
Dinners and movies.
Dinners and movies. And finally we go, okay, we need to stop the nonsense. We need to make some priorities in our life. And let's start surrounding ourselves with things that are going to help us stay focused on this goal. And so that was getting rid of nonsense. It was making things a priority. It was saying no to things that were, we would just always do, because now we had a purpose. We had a reason to do those things.
Yes.
And it got us focused into being consistent, because we kept ourselves surrounded with why we were doing what we were doing.
That's it.